Uh, Wade, first of all, what did you do today, and what's this whole day been like? I'm sure it's not like any spring training you've ever experienced or summer.
It's pretty weird to say the least. Today we went out, stretched, played catch, had a bullpen today to get ready for a sim game in a couple of days. So did that. Washed my hands before and after in the bullpen, which was kind of strange. But and we did some conditioning. Came in, took care of some arm exercises and all that good stuff, and then was just out there watching Tommy and Tommy face some hitters, and then came in here. I'm talking to you guys.
Dan, you're up. Unmute yourself first, Dan, and you're good.
Let's try this. Sorry about that. What is the last few weeks coming up to this been like for you, kind of waiting? And specifically, did you have any reservations at all about doing this? Obviously, you're looking for a big league job, and you're competing for that. But were there any reservations given some of the situations that's going on?
I mean, yeah, with so many unknowns, there's always going to be a reservation here or there. But outside of that, you understand you have a job to do, and this is, over the last 13 or 14 years, this is kind of all I've known. So it's wanting to get back to normal for the most part, and normal as much as possible with everything that's going on. But yeah, I mean, it's something that as baseball players, we want to get out there and we want to play baseball. So that's what we're hoping to do.
Viv, you're up.
Yeah, Wade, given that this is all new, and I imagine you'll get a feel for what this is going to be like, what are the challenges given how different it is? And you've been doing it for a long time, but never like this. So how do you anticipate getting yourself ready and this process going?
It's hard to anticipate getting ourselves ready in any other way than we've always done. You're still going to throw bullpens, you're still going to work out, you're still going to get your running in and all of that stuff. So outside of wearing a mask in the clubhouse and staying away from people, getting ready is pretty much the same as it's always been. So that's the goal right now, is to use these next 20 days and get ready as best we can to go out there and play some baseball for some fans on TV.
John, you're up.
How's it going, Wade?
How's it going?
It's going well here too. What's it laid out like inside? I saw you were in the third base dugout. Are you guys split up between clubhouses? What's the weight room like? Can you kind of walk us through what the interior is in there?
Yeah, so they have the pitchers on the inside the visiting clubhouse with lockers spread out, probably I would say even more than 6 feet apart. But pitchers are in the visiting clubhouse. Position players are in the home clubhouse. So I haven't really seen any of those guys yet. But other than that, we have basically just anything that can keep the distance where it's recommended we stay. So like in the food room, everything's prepackaged, everything's single serving. So you take it, and there's no tables in the food room. There's no couches in the clubhouse. So really, I guess they're trying to limit the amount of congregation that can happen inside the clubhouse. They want you to spend as little time inside as possible, I guess.
Rich?
Wade, normally this would be mid-season for you. Where are you physically? Are you close to being ready to pitch in a big league game? Or could you pitch in a big league game right now?
As a competitor, you'd like to say that you could go out today and pitch in a big league game and have success. But, with time brings experience, and you understand that nothing can simulate the adrenaline, the energy draining that happens in a major league game. Nothing can properly simulate that outside of actually being in a game and facing major league hitters. So with that said, I got up to 6 innings in a live batting practice session back home, but again, it's not the same. It's not anywhere near the same universe as pitching in a major league game. So, that's what, fortunately, we have 3 weeks to do, is to try to get built up as much as possible and get ready for those major league hitters.
Steve?
Wade, one thing in the first spring training a lot of people mentioned was a good chemistry on the team. You guys like being with each other. This new situation, how do you anticipate that being over the next few weeks? Does that impact that? Will that be important?
I think it'll be as important as it ever is. Chemistry is one of those things with all the numbers going around baseball. It can't be quantified, but for those of us that are involved in the day-to-day stuff, it's very real. It's a very real thing to be able to be excited to go into the clubhouse and see those guys, the same guys, every day. It's important, and we had a really good thing going in spring training, part one for this summer camp. I don't think anything's going to change outside of the fact that we're in 2 different clubhouses. So once the real thing kicks off and we're all in the same clubhouse, I expect it to pick back up.
Joe?
Hey, Wade, good to see you, first of all. I've got a 2-part question for you. First, what were the last 3+ months like for you, and how did you kind of stay in shape, and what was it like being home? And also today, what was your interaction with the coaching staff on day one? How was that kind of working? Usually if you throw a bullpen, you'd have some coaches watching and offering feedback. Were they able to do that? What was that dynamic like?
I'll work backwards on those. So for part two, during the bullpen, Brocail was about 10 feet behind me, watching the bullpen. He's still providing the same feedback, still being a pitching coach, doing his job. Other than that, other than the hand washing station in the bullpen, nothing really changed on that front. As far as part one of your question, these 3 months, I really enjoyed being at home during a time that I wouldn't normally get to be home. Both of my boys were playing. My youngest was playing t-ball. My 7-year-old was playing coach pitch on a travel ball team. So I got to actually pitch against 7-year-olds a few times. So I use that to get ready for these games that are coming up. But I really enjoyed getting to watch the kids play, and I think hopefully they enjoyed getting a chance for their dad to see them play, which wouldn't normally happen under normal circumstances. So I really enjoyed it. But I'm ready to get back to work.